All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big L back for that special episode of We Said What We Said. I know it's a. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday evening. We're gonna be discussing Derek Chauvin case, Micaiah Bryant, and of course, Mr. Fred Cox. Fred Cox should still be here with us, so we're gonna discuss that in detail. As you can see on the screen, I got my man Timmy.
What up?
What's going on, bro?
Traveling like I always do.
As always. Real quick before we dig in, man, I want to give a big shout out, much prayers and love to the late Shock G of Digital Underground, Mr. Humpty Hump, and also Black Rob. Whoa.
Whoa.
Right, and hopefully Demetrius will be joining us a little bit later. So what's good with you, brother?
Just trying to make it, man. Trying to maintain, dog.
I hear that, man. Definitely been a rough week. Well, I ain't gonna say a rough week, man, but an eventful week.
Oh yeah.
Definitely had some things going on. Of course, everybody keeping track of the trial, and we got the guilty on all three.
Oh yeah. Just the beginning of what we need.
Yeah. And as that was happening, man, we had Micaiah Bryant getting shot.
Man, that right there is gonna be that's gonna be
hard. You there?
All
right, you froze up, bro.
Oh, I said
you saying something?
Yeah, I said that's gonna be a toss up, man, because there's a lot going on in that situation, dog.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, man, that one I think is gonna be a little hard to prove. I don't think that one's gonna really go in our favor. But as you said, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on, dog. We'll get to that. When we get to that, we'll get to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
let's go ahead and dig in, man. First of all, we want to do a little something different today. We actually want to hear from the people. And we know we have people in the comments, but we actually want to give you an opportunity to actually come on and chat with us live for about 5 minutes or so. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the link at the bottom of the screen. All right, now if you use that link on your phone, it'll carry you. It'll take you to the StreamYard link that we're streaming on. And what you can do is you can come in. You'll have to set up your own, like whatever your name you want to use or whatever. You set that up yourself, and you'll come in and you'll be in what is called the waiting room. And once I see you on, I'll bring you in. Please use your name and type your name so we know what to call you. Be informed if you come on with that BS, we're gonna cut you off and cuss you out.
Quick, I'm gonna cuss you out before. First, we're gonna mute you, and then I'm gonna cuss you out.
But we want everything positive, man. We want to hear what the people got to say and how they feel in regards to the events of this week and the case that happened, because this whole George Floyd situation, man, that's the start of that's what created this show.
Absolutely.
For the first time, we want to put that link out there for everybody, and you can come on and join us. Your face will be on the screen, so you're gonna have to take that bonnet off your head.
Take that bonnet off. Get the boogers out your nose.
Yeah. And please,
don't come here smoking no blunt.
Yeah, if you're high, don't call.
Yeah, please
don't call. If you're sipping a little bit, that's fine. But if you're high, Don't call. All right, man. So we're gonna sit here and wait for some of these folks to come in. Also, do us a quick favor. If you're watching on Facebook, please hit the share button, hit that heart button. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the
Absolutely.
like button. And always, always set your notifications to all. That way, anytime we're on, for any reason, you'll get that notification. All right. So with all of that moved out of the way, let's dig right on into this, man. We got guilty on all 3 counts, brother.
Man, I am happy about that. Was not surprised at all. Those are the easy wins. I mean, it's hard for them to. It's hard for it to be in your face, and you not you can't lie when everybody else can see it. You know. Mm-hmm. So the ones with the video are the easy ones for us.
Go ahead.
I said the ones with the videos are the easy ones for us. I don't think they had much of a choice. You know, so but I'm still happy about it. But you still got what 3 more police officers that were charged, if I'm correct, maybe.
Yeah, and I, you know, and since he got charged with second-degree murder and manslaughter, you know, I think, you know, that's just like aiding and abetting for them.
Yeah, so the least they're gonna get found guilty or something.
Yeah, because, you know, if it was us, you know, if I'm doing something and Tim is standing around watching, they're gonna get both of us.
Absolutely,
they're gonna find a way to get both of us. So that being said, man, you know, we as a people, we can't let up. We got to keep pushing this narrative to get these folks and get some justice, man.
Absolutely. I mean, and I like how people were on pins and needles. People watch this trial just as much as they watch the O.J. Simpson trial.
Yeah.
It was kind of bittersweet for me because you had this man that we all knew was supposed to be found guilty, and he was found guilty. But you have people like George Zimmerman running around here still free. And had it been a video, I think almost positively he would have been charged as well. So that's the difference. That's the gap, and that's what we got to get over. We got to get over. We don't necessarily need the video evidence. We need to know what's right. George Zimmerman, if we go back to that, he if nothing else, he defied a direct request from the 911 operator, said do not follow this person, do not engage with this person, and he did both of them. So in some states you have I don't know the name of the clause, but it's if not for you being on the railroad tracks, you wouldn't got hit by the train. So if not for is your fault, then the person can or cannot be charged. So if he had not followed this guy, you know, things would have been different. But that's neither here nor there. That's water under the bridge because justice was not served. But then I still don't think justice was served. But it's looking up that we at least got one positive judgment in this justice system that is not necessarily balanced. So I'm sure some people on here that have some comments about that. I mean, if you got comments, we see comments all day on this show. We look at them, we try to read them, and try to get them out. Manage your opportunity. Got a whole lot of water cooler talk. So come on, talk. Don't be afraid. We got you. We'll blur your face.
Yeah.
We'll blur your face. You know.
Yeah, man, I have to agree with you, man. One of our big mistakes is we let George Zimmerman walk.
Whew. We
let him walk. You know, he should have suffered the price. And you know, I don't want to say nothing to get us banned, but I think a lot of people feel that way, and
it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe he can walk around. It's still hard to believe that man can just walk around like it's cool, like he's safe.
Yeah, and a lot of the shit he's doing. Yeah,
It's in your face. It's in your face. If I did something like that and didn't mean to, I would feel so bad. I wouldn't try to make money off of it. I'd feel so bad. I'd probably go in seclusion. You probably wouldn't see me ever again. But he's out here like, yeah, I did. And what? I'm famous because I did.
yeah.
So the least that should be done is he shouldn't be able to profit from that young man's death. If we couldn't get him, you know,
But
if we couldn't get him, criminally, civilly, he shouldn't be able to profit from that man's demise.
yeah, and again, that's state of Florida. They got some real screwed up laws. We as somebody has in the comment, we should have made an example out of him personally, but we let it walk.
Yeah,
And as I was saying, that was kind of the beginning of
yo,
all this,
really, it started going downhill after that. It start being okay. You don't have to be scared because you might get away. You might get away with it. So,
and the thing about it, man, it is as I sat right, I was looking at my phone, as the verdict was about to come out, man, and I was really like, they getting ready to find a way to let this motherfucker off.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it's gonna be a
That's
loophole, something he gonna get off.
that's just the way I was feeling, because we've seen this stuff happen before, where cops get off, but even with Rodney King, we saw it. They beat the
Yeah,
hell out of him, and still found all four officers walked. And so I think the fact that we was on the verge of tearing shit up again, that probably
yeah.
played a part into it too.
Hey, and
Uh,
Mud, I can guarantee that if they had found that man not guilty, it'd have been some shit. It'd have been some smoke
yeah,
in the city. Not
it been,
not not condoning it, but I'm telling you, it was people like I'm gonna tear shit up, and hey,
it was
if you
gonna
tear
be
shit up,
serious
I
in the
want
city.
9.5. All them Air Max and Georgia come through. I need some tires. Roll them tires. They roll them 22s out here.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not taking my ass in there.
yeah, I
But
think the city knew something was
yeah,
about to transpire. So, but I'm glad they made the right decision.
yes,
That they got guilty on all three counts. Um, Now comes the sentencing part.
yeah. That's where it's good. That is the tricky part because they had to find him guilty, no doubt. Now you're gonna see what they really think about the situation, whether they're gonna slap him on the wrist or throw the book at him. Um, I think they think that the foot is off the throttle now because they found him guilty, but reasonable people want to know what he's gonna get because we know some of our people that we grew up with got man got got running back numbers
So
for drugs. You know what I'm saying? So this
drugs
man
that's
needs
legal
yeah. This man needs to get. He needs to get. If you found him that the video, well, the justice system found him guilty. The video should dictate the sentencing. You see how much he
now.
cared about the man. He had zero care about that man. He didn't care. The man was begging for his life, and he didn't care. So, for me, let this man beg for his life. Let him spend the rest of his life in jail and make him go to general population. Don't
Yeah,
have him segregated. Don't let him be in isolation. Make him go to general population. Let him put his leg on somebody else's neck. Somebody's not handcuffed. Let him try that.
yeah.
That's what I say. Gen Pop.
Gen
Gen
Pop.
Pop. See how long he lasts. But me personally, not wishing on. I think he'll off himself. I think he'll kill himself. He won't last a year in prison. He'll kill himself.
Well, I think they got him on suicide watch now. I guess he's probably in the local jail or whatever.
Uh, yeah.
Uh, but nah, like brother Mike commented, he needs to get some real time.
Hmm.
I think he's facing, I think, what is over 50 years or whatever,
Yeah.
all three counts. So yeah, he needs to get some real time.
Yeah.
All do every last bit of those 50 years.
Yeah. Hard though. Hard. Not in police prison.
Yeah,
Not in police prison.
yeah. Go to Camp Eight.
Not in the medical prison. Not in the psych ward. General population.
Yeah,
Get your
Camp
wreck.
Eight.
Get your wreck.
Yeah, go to Camp Eight and be on side of the road. 'Cause I'm gonna throw a whole bunch of trash out there.
Man, I am pleasantly surprised at that verdict. So I'm happy with it. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna take that as a little win. But that's like Reason beating Rocket and exposing him in that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we'll take it anyway.
All right,
Man,
to everybody watching, man, the link is right there on the screen. If you want to come on and you got a comment, something you want to say, please use that link right there that's on the screen on your phones and come on with us and chat it up with us. We'll give you about 5-10 minutes. Don't be afraid. Just come as you are, as they tell you in church. Just take that bonnet off your head and let's get busy. Let's talk about
oh man,
Brother Mike Harris. I see you on. Use that link, bro.
I know Mike. I know Mike got something to say.
Yes, sir.
I ain't never heard him quiet.
And,
We
and
don't, we
also, I
don't,
want to say, wait a minute, lose my thought there. Um, regarding those other officers that are awaiting trial,
uh,
they can't be. We need to push just as hard for those guys to be found guilty and serve some real time too, because they had an opportunity to stop him.
yes, they had
They
an
had an
obligation to
opportunity to
stop.
step in.
They had an obligation to stop him and did.
Yes, yes, obligation. Great word right there. And they chose not to. So, hey, they all got to go down. I have no remorse for them. You get what you get. You are a sworn officer. You're supposed to be held to a higher standard. Uh,
Absolutely.
you you want me to hold you to a higher standard.
Uh-huh.
So it's time for the system to start holding these guys to a higher standard. There's I forget the phrase, but it's some type of immunity that officers have. And I said this in a little video I did on Facebook, man. When the officers are not immune to these problems and these charges, and cities stop footing the bill, cities stop, paying these settlements, and some of those settlements start coming out of their pension, and these cops, being held accountable. I think that's when we'll start to see some change.
Yeah, that's it. They can't feel like that they have the right to do these things. They
Yeah,
got to feel like they're governed by the same laws. They're out here supposed to protect. Um, and I think a lot of these guys think that they're above the law because they enforce the law, and that's totally opposite. They should be pillars. They should be examples of what you do. They know the laws, so they should be, like you said, held at a higher standard than
yeah,
the average guy. You know, but a lot of those. Not all police officers, because I'm not getting on here. NWA. I'm not getting on here. Fuck the police. I'm not talking about that. Fuck the bad police. Motherfuck the bad police. I'm excuse my
yeah,
language, but
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, the qualified immunity is what I'm talking about.
Okay. I need some of that. I need some qualified immunity, so I can tear some shit up. Don't have to worry about it. So, and I know a couple of states passed some laws that somebody's involved in a shooting, they don't have to release the name, the officer's name. What kind of shit is that?
Okay, and to the people that are watching, I know some people are wanting us to talk about Fred Cox. Please understand, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Just be patient. We are not gonna let this show end without talking about Fred Cox. Trust me.
The reason for this show was
On a
was to,
Saturday.
on a Saturday was to promote the event that's going on. But we're gonna get to that. We definitely gonna get to it. Trust me,
Yeah.
I've been hollering about it all week.
Yeah,
All month. I've been hollering since the last press conference.
yeah, just bear with us. Give us some time. We're gonna get to it. Trust me.
Yeah. And when we get to it, the energy that you showing, you come on and express that. You hit that link and come on, hit the link now. Hit the link now, and you'll be back. You be backstage is where we have you backstage. That way you can put your name up and we'll know your weight. So when we get to that point, we can just bring you on in.
Right,
Mike, that's how it works, right, Mike?
The link is on the screen, Mike.
Okay.
All you gotta do is I guess type it in.
I think they can click on it. Did you share it as a link?
No, it's not in the comments. It's
okay. On the screen right there. I see it.
Screen, so I guess they would have to kind of
you have to type that in.
Put it in the browser, I think. What somebody said, let me get my wig.
Hey, I'm coming with no wig and it's style. We don't want this shit. We don't want this shit. We don't want no wolf. We don't want no wolf, man. Get shit right. Get shit right.
Yeah.
I like his head though.
But definitely, man, we want to hear from the people, man. So if you can, like I said, that link is on the screen. We're hoping that all you have to do is just type that into your browser on your phone, and it should take you to the actual yard link. Hopefully, I'm hoping that'll work that way. And if so, you'll be backstage. I'll see you, and then you'll come on, and I'll bring you on.
Oh yeah. Who's gonna be the first? Who's gonna be the first?
Who coming on with us tonight? As long as you don't come in here talking about no crazy stuff. And
please come on talking about crazy stuff. I want to click. I want to hang somebody else. I want you to mute them so they can't even take this. And I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them.
And don't be high. Don't be nowhere smoking a blunt.
Man, listen, man. I had the worst. Man, I'm gonna tell you offline the dream I had, dog. I woke up mad, dog. I had a dream so bad, man. I'm gonna tell you where I was. I was at May. If you can read some Mayberry's, the ice cream joint.
Yeah.
And for some reason I was sitting in there at the bar, and I had a banana split, eating it, and this older lady, Caucasian lady, came up, and it was like 4 ladies and like 3 guys. They were like older, and the lady said, "Can I take a picture of you?" And I said, "Why?" She said, "I knew monkeys ate bananas, but I ain't know they ate ice cream." In my dream, man.
Yeah, Mayberry and ice cream been thrown everywhere.
Listen, man. I'm talking about. I'm throwing old ladies. They're strollers. Listen, man. I woke up mad. I don't know where that came from, man. I watched that damn show. And I ain't been right since I watched that.
All right. What I just did is I put the link in the comments. It's if you're watching from my page, it should be in the comments. Let me do it from the group page, and maybe that'll help.
Does anybody want to get on? If somebody wants to get on, just type in your comments that you want to get on, and maybe we'll send it to you directly. I guess I don't know. Does anybody have anything meaningful to say?
Said the link is not working, so I don't know why it should. Now I've put the link on in the comments in my page and the group page. So let's try that.
Who's trying to get on, Mike?
Well, Mike Harris was trying to get on.
Mike's trying to get on. See some comments. Link. Mike said the link not working. I can't get the link. Let me see if I can get it.
Should be the same link.
Yeah, I mean it's there. Anyway, so we off the verdict. You want to take a little time there to shout out the people we lost in hip hop a little bit.
Yeah, brother Mike, I see you. Just give us a moment. Yeah. Shock G, Humpty Hump.
Man, wow. And I just for some reason just saw a documentary with him on it. I think talking about Pop. I think it was a big. I see it was on a documentary, and I was like, man, what is he doing now? But I mean that's crazy, man. We're getting up in age.
It was at one point. Yeah,
Say
I think
again.
they were still performing it. I think they were still performing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because that's crazy, man. I mean, man, we getting old, man, because these guys are dying, and then you look at their age. I'm like, wow, I didn't know. I didn't know, but you got to think it was 30 years ago. That was 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah. We got shot in the background.
Had me fool. I thought it was two of them. I thought Humpty was somebody else.
And then, of course, we lost Black Rob.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Black Rob was different. Black Rob's voice, his delivery, he was on something else, man. And a lot of people didn't give him the dap that he needed, but he was on something else, man. If you listen to some of his stuff, man, he could spit. He could spit, yeah. and that's right off DMX, losing DMX. He was in the hospital giving a shout out to DMX, man. And then I don't know if he ever made it home out of the hospital, but
yeah, man, we lost, three big names in hip hop, and if you add Prince Markie Dee, who we lost maybe like a month or so ago.
Oh yeah.
And then you add Ecstasy from Houdini. That's four people
that we were raised on. We was raised on, man. You know what I'm saying? The Fat Boys, Houdini. You know what I'm saying? Early Bad Boys, Rough Riders. Man, and I did get the opportunity to see DMX casket. Shout out, man! It was beautiful. The casket was beautiful, and they took him home in a big ass jacked up ass truck, Rough Rider truck, a damn monster truck. They had his casket on the back of a monster truck.
Yeah,
X gonna give it to you. So,
that's right. Well, and we do have brother Mike backstage, and we have Fred. I think it's Fred Cox's mother who is watching with us. So I'm gonna bring both of them in at this time. What's going on, brother Mike?
What's up, brother?
What's up, Black Kings?
Why you take this shirt and tie off, man?
Oh man, I had to put my Fred on, man. Just for Fred.
All right,
yeah. Coming from church, man.
I got you.
All right, give me just a moment. I'm gonna bring Fred's mother in. I think it is.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How y'all doing?
It's good. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, it's good to see y'all. It's good to hear y'all. I love hearing y'all.
Oh yeah.
We was gonna be here, man. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be there tomorrow.
Absolutely. I don't know if you saw my commercial, but I made a little commercial about this show today. I was definitely putting it out there that we need support you and your family, because we're giving a lot of support and we got a lot of energy for a whole lot of stuff that's on the news. But we need to put this on the news. We need to make this just as big as the George Floyd thing or everything else. This is important to us and important to me. And you and your family need the support that everybody's giving to everybody else. You know, you start off locally. And then you can go global.
Yeah, they
right.
definitely trying to sweep this under the rug here, but we ain't
Right.
gonna
I feel that's what they're trying to do. They keep saying because we don't have video. Video or not, you shot my boy while running for safety and saving 2 lives. Like, it's a no-brainer. And it's been almost 6 months. And the question still, who is Detective Phil? Who is he?
So we don't know who the detective is.
I personally looked on the sheriff's registry in that county to try to find him. No trace of him. No heel to be found. I tried to do some little investigating myself, which I will tell you this, and the only thing that I have in this world is my word. And I was at the last press conference, and I will be everywhere you and your family need me to be if I can be there. And I'm telling you, and I'm not doing that for any other reason because I want to and you deserve it. And I wish everybody would support you like you're supposed to be supported.
Thank you.
But I don't care if it's just us four right here. We're gonna be loud. I'm gonna make some noise.
That's
you
right.
know. So we got you.
And I say that to like my attorneys as well. Like, don't forget Fred Cox. You don't have to remind y'all, like, what's up? I feel alone. Like, where y'all at?
You ain't never alone.
Nah, you're not alone, sis.
So I'm it's bittersweet tomorrow. Because we still marching, we still fighting. Fred, they tried to expose him so quickly and never exposed this officer. It just baffles me. And like I said, had they made Zimmerman an example, I don't think we'll be here today because everybody now they feel like, well, we can get away with it. George Zimmerman did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They feel like we can get away with it.
I agree, sis.
He wasn't a cop.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's open. It's almost like it's open season on us, and it's okay, and it's not. And I mean, we fight for everything else. We fight for everything else, and we won't fight for what's right. What's most important for us, and what's the most important for us is our future. When you take a young man's life, you're taking our future away. And I'm not okay with that. I'm definitely not okay with that.
I try to bring the community together. Our point is so small yet so divided. We gotta come together. Like all that hate, blood, crip, zone 3, 4, 5. Leave that alone. Y'all see what they doing? Y'all kill each other. They let you out on a low bond so you can go out and finish.
Yeah,
they setting this up.
That's it. And they're not smart enough to realize that. And then I go back to guys my age, man. You need to talk to these young cats, man. Tell them that's not the move. Instead of telling them that's the move, you tell them that's not the move. Right? That's right. Not what you need to be. Right. That's not what you need to be. You killing somebody's son. And it ain't gonna stop. How is it gonna stop? You kill somebody in mine, my family coming after you.
Right.
And it's never gonna stop.
Continuous cycle.
That's what they want. That's what they want, man. They don't want us hand in hand march. They don't want us to have power like Martin had, like Malcolm had. They don't want that power. And that's why those men are dead, because they had too much power. They had the power to unite us, and they didn't want that. So you kill the head, the body will die. So right now we don't have a head. We used to lean toward the church. Now a lot of these, not all of them, because we got some clergymen that's marching with us, but a lot of these clergy they stay away because it ain't got nothing to do with no money. You
That's
know,
right.
they have a lot to do with it. And,
That's right. And while we're talking about church and clergy, we set up the pastor of the church where my son was murdered at asked
mhm,
me not to come on his property. So therefore we set a memorial on the side of the street.
mhm.
Now, had it been those little young boys, they would have vandalized everything. Somebody purposely took the signs up, like the flowers are there, the cross is there. So deep in my heart, I know it was someone from the church. Friend,
Yeah.
dad went out there and put 18 balloons on a pole near where Fred was murdered. Guess what? The very next day, the balloons was cut down. That man have not contacted us to say, I see my this. He just called me to say, please don't let y'all, please don't come to my property.
See, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right here, because I
Don't even
don't know.
answer his call.
I don't know. And from that comment, I don't care to know him. But what I would say is, me personally, if I ran at church and something like it happened, you would be welcome. That would be the place I would want you to come. I want you to come. I'd show you that whatever happened, whatever God's work was, it's a meaning for that. So you need to be in this place at this time. You need to be at this church.
That's
Maybe
right.
this is what gets you this church and get other people this church. But I wouldn't tell you to stay off my property, because first of all, it ain't my property. If I'm a man of the Lord, it's God's property.
That's right. Yep.
But he probably in his Escalade with his new suit on, walking around here, doing whatever. But I'm like this right here. Whoever on here, and you run and tell him, you can run and tell him, because I'll tell him to his face, because I ain't never scared.
That's
He
right.
know me. I'm bone crusher. I ain't never scared. So and I just like respect. You know what I'm saying? The respect that I gotta respect your hurt. Your son perished. Your son was murdered. Didn't die. I was gonna say die. He was murdered
Murder.
right here.
Heard it.
Right here. That's the last place that he took a breath. Right there. You welcome there anytime you want. You can be there. If you there at 12 o'clock at night, 6 months, they call me, this lady on the church, who is it? Let her be. Let her be. She can be right there. But that ain't what he's thinking about. He thinking of a bad cloud on his church. But what a bad cloud is, when you don't support your community, that's a bad cloud.
That's right.
Yes, yes,
If I
yes.
was in church and heard this story right here, I'd ask him, Pastor, did you say that to this lady? Yeah, okay. Well, the last tithes you got from me was the last tithes you gonna get from me. So we boycott and we jump on all these other bandwagons. Boycott this church. If he can't do any better for the community than this, then watch the community do for him. He's taking away from the community. Every dollar they pay in tithes is coming out of the community. He's not getting back to the community. He's taking away from. So why go to that church? If you're a member of the church, find another church. Go to church hunting.
I
Find
agree.
a new pastor. I know brother Hearns right there. He know 2 or 3 good churches with some good pastors.
All right, brother Mike, man, I want to hear from you. I know you itching at the bit over there, so go and let it loose, bro.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good, man. I enjoying the talk, man. Good to see your sister Nika, man. Um, I just say, man, community triad, man. This mother can't sleep.
All
The
right,
city of High Point should be able to sleep.
first of all, brother Mike,
Can you
let
hear
me
me?
congratulate you on your accomplishment this week, brother. I just want to say congratulations.
Appreciate
And,
it, black man. Appreciate it, man.
go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I wanted to tell you that, man.
You good? You good, man? I appreciate that, man. A lot of us black brothers don't hear that, man. A lot of us deal with different mental health and different things because we don't hear it, man. Appreciate you. A great job, man. So we need to lift our brothers and sisters up. But as I was stating, thank you, though, Black Kings, man, and Queens, but definitely these 2 kings for this platform and 3 kings, counting brother Demetrius in his absence. But this Black Queen can't sleep. Her mother and father struggle to support her. When I say struggle, there's that grandson. So I think our community should do a lot better than we do supporting his mother, supporting his family, supporting his matter. You know, we hit the streets when George Floyd was killed in these streets. I think we need to hit the streets the same way for our brother Frederick Cox. I'm so tired of hearing, you know, these cops want to make it home. We want to make it home. This son was wanting to make it home this day. He died as a hero, making sure Tavares and his mother can make it home.
Yes.
I do this because I care about us, Black queens and kings. I care about us. I have a passion for caring. As my brother Mott said, man, congratulations on my achievements. You know, coming home from prison is like the odds are stacked against us Black young men and women as we come home. And to be able to come home and stand for justice, and as I've been tried by the justice system, it means a lot. So when there's an opportunity to speak up for our Black lives out here, I'm gonna do it, and I darn sure enough know my 3 Black kings right here gonna do it. Thank God for them for this platform. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, man, Fred's life matters. Fred's mom needs our support. Fred's family needs our support. Tomorrow, we in these streets. But as I stated a while back, it's not what we do in these streets, it's what we do after we march.
That's right.
We must activate. We must get to the point where we need to have the same conversation that we have on the screen, the same conversation we have when we comment on things that people post up. See, people will post things and say things, but won't say these in certain meetings.
Right.
I don't want to hear your voice at the protest tomorrow if that ain't gonna be who you are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
That's right.
I don't want to hear Black Lives Matter, but it don't matter when you go to work.
Right.
It come from the Blacks and the whites. I want you to show that at work. I want you to show that in your church. As you talk about the pastor of Living Waters back in the church. How do Black lives? How do he even get in his pulpit preaching if he's not showing love to Tanika Shannon? How can he? How can I get in my pulpit and talk about you should love y'all neighbor if I can't love this mother that lost her son in my church?
You can't.
So I'm saying that to say this, that this mother needs all the support that where she supposed to got support from, she didn't get. And that's
right.
The church.
Right.
I might go to church in the morning. I might get dressed up and go to that church. And I ain't been to church since Easter '88.
Boy, stop lying. You ain't going to church.
What's up, fellas? What's up?
I got some tight khaki pants. I got some tight khaki pants and put on.
Don't do
that old flower jacket that's in the front row.
Don't do it. But,
my husband felt so bad. I keep telling him, leave those people property alone.
Right.
What's up, D? Glad you can join us, bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, since you the new person in here, man, go ahead and tell us how you feeling. We talking about Fred Cox right now, but we discussed the Derek Chauvin trial and the verdict. Mm-hmm. So just let us know how you feeling, man. Go ahead and let it all out. Did you have your drink yet? Yeah. It's the first thing, bro.
First of all, man. How y'all doing? I'm glad to see y'all on here. Hey, you know, the spiritual part of me, God saw fit to let us wake up today. You know, I thank him for that and keep my family circle together. Second, man, what's his name? Derek What? I don't even want to know his last name, but if any of y'all follow me on Facebook, y'all saw where I put y'all saw where I had he gonna need the Squirrel Master when he get to jail.
Oh, the Squirrel Master. Yeah. See, ain't no
Squirrel, man. He gonna need the Squirrel Master. So I hope they give him.
Look at the candy.
I hope they give him about 5 gallons of strawberry Kool-Aid, so his lips be good and red.
He'll get the candy apple treatment.
Yeah, his lips be good and red when he go up in there. No, yeah, straight. Somebody get somebody one of them honey packets and let them go to work.
They're like, when it coming? When it coming?
You put them on the honey in there.
Yeah,
When it coming?
yeah, put them on one of them honey packets or them blue chews.
When it coming?
Yeah. Let somebody just go straight to work on them.
Got some shea butter for him.
I hope it happens. Let me start by this, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing people who look like us always getting killed in situations with police officers.
Yes.
And then you see people that look like them drag cops down the road in their trucks, pull guns on them, pull knives on them, chase them. They run from them,
Testify.
and they talk them down. Don't kill them, but with us, we automatically got to die, man. But people don't think it's an issue. They don't think it's a profiling issue or just a white and black thing with law enforcement, and it is because these law enforcement officers have been programmed that before they even got into law enforcement, they were programmed that, hey, black people need to be killed, man. That's just basically how they just programmed through childhood.
Martin Demetrius, y'all definitely know my run-in with the police.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm saying. It's like they've been programmed from youth to, hey, a black man with knowledge, a black man, excuse my language, but a black man with balls that's able to stand up for himself, that won't accept when you're doing them wrong, is a dangerous person. They don't want to see us be strong. They don't want to see us united. They don't want to see us love. They don't want to see us be fathers. They don't want to see us be brothers. They don't want to see us be good men, good women, good children. They don't want they don't want us to see that, man. True. Systems, us as people, got to start understanding, like, the laws and systems that are put in place are not for us. They're not for us. And they never will be until everything changes. And that's from the top to the bottom. You know, we had an African American president, Obama, and people thought it was going to change. No, it wasn't going to change because the only change was his seat. Nothing else below that really made the laws changed. Until we get black representation in Congress, in the Senate, in our local governments, in our courthouses, until we get that, man, it's never going to change because, for one, we got people that look like us out in the street doing ignorant stuff, killing themselves, fighting each other, doing the stupid stuff, you know, even joining gangs or just doing stupid stuff to our own people, that until we break that bondage and that train of thought that was fed to us because they made us feel like these were the only ways we could succeed in life. Right. Was to do things like this. You know what I'm saying? So until we break that mindset and change that, we're not gonna get those lawyers, those doctors, those politicians. We're not gonna get those people in place. And once we do, man, it's gonna change then. But it's a long way from that. But I'm still upset that I don't know, like, the police officer's name. For, you know what I'm saying, and how I don't know his name, I don't know the story. Like,
he's
the media here, the local media here has like handcuffed and covered this whole thing up to where, oh, we're not gonna have this here in the Triad. We're not gonna have all these. We're not gonna have all these protests. We're not gonna have people talking about this constantly. We're not gonna have it here.
But the means I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you because that's not necessarily true. Because I remember last year they shut down Wendover, they shut down Lee Street. I mean, they were protesting. They were protesting. Yeah, they went in Sam's.
That was for George Floyd, right?
But yeah, we got to do that for here.
That's what I'm saying, though.
We got to get those numbers Look at those numbers here.
So do you think
those numbers.
it's the people? It's just
I
the
think
people, right?
It's the
We
people.
as the
Even
people don't care. If it's not on television, we don't care about it.
right, and
Yeah.
even
They
in
got
High
on that
Point,
bandwagon.
even in
But-
High Point when George
People gotta
Floyd
get fear out
died.
of them. We fear, people fear what they may do to us. We can't be like that.
No,
They gonna do it to us anyway.
it's time to stop being scared. It's past time to stop being scared.
Yeah.
You know, we've been talking about this for at least 2 months now. There's no reason we shouldn't have a few thousand out there.
But look, no, this is the thing though. At what point will anger overtake being scared? Because we angry is hell. You know what I'm saying? We are angry. At what point in time when that anger will turn into want to create, transform, want to create a change, making a change, and you're gonna stop being a coward and just sitting at home and not saying something, or you know what I'm saying? At some
I
point,
tell you,
Well, the thing about that, man, is go ahead, Mike.
When our
Go
own
ahead,
people
Mike.
stop justifying why cops are killing us, when blacks stop saying, "Oh, it's a reason why they done that because they was shooting at the funeral."
You right. You right.
Man to pull his gun
You
out.
right.
I'm getting tired
You
of
right.
hearing that. I'm getting tired of justifying black people justifying why this. Just like the Ma'Khia Brown, she had a knife. She should have got killed. No, she shouldn't. That man had an AK, semi-automatic rifle walking down the street. He didn't get killed. So that's not justifying why white cops.
After he had told them, I just shot some people.
Yeah.
He told them, I just shot some people. And they said, get out the street. Get out the street. Get out the street.
Again, we fight for the wrong shit.
When our black people stop.
You right, Tim. You right.
The wrong shit.
System. When our black people stop agreeing with this system, we can get change. But as long as our black people agree with this system, oh, it's okay that they shot her. We gonna keep getting what we've been getting.
Now look, I'm gonna tell you something about that right there. When I saw it, I told my wife, I told sis, I said, he gonna get off.
Yeah.
He gonna get off because Timmy, all us know that in concealed carry is really three things that you use your weapon for.
Who's the aggressor?
That's the stopping assault is one of them.
Yep.
So he's gonna get off. It's not right that he shot her. It's by far not right that he shot her. That girl, he could have talked to her. But I have seen situations where they have literally let a husband or boyfriend shoot a wife, stab a wife, and they just tackle them and take them down or just stop it and then call EMS. But for her, the dude just instantly shot. But he gonna get off. I'm telling you, he gonna get off because she was assaulting somebody with a knife. I'm telling you, it's sad.
And when I say that, by no means do I agree with what.
No.
But I'm telling you, according to this system, he's gonna get away with it. He's gonna get away with it. It's gonna be said that he saved the lady's life, a young lady if she had a knife.
Yeah.
Not to be right. It's ways to de-escalate things. You got less lethal weapons to use. He came out. He had a gun drawn before she attacked that other lady. Then he got out of the car and drew his weapon.
But my thing is, like, whatever happened to them using tasers? Like, do those not exist anymore?
They exist for white people.
Well, here's my thing. Here's my thing about Ma'Khia Bryant. If you watch the video, you see the guy that's supposed to be her father or foster parent. He over there stomping a little girl.
Yeah, he should have got his ass shot.
Where the fuck are you? Why are you not fucking over there grabbing your daughter?
Listen, did you hear him?
We all know when the cops roll up, it's time to roll out.
Yeah,
right.
It's time
Did you hear him? He said you shot my daughter.
Yeah.
He said you shot my daughter. Lord, please don't never let them happen to me. Because y'all know So everybody going, all us going.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be the OK Corral. It's gonna be the OK Corral right there and there.
And that's bad to say, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, man, I've never been the kind, and I've seen parents go with this video phone stuff, you go with the kid to go fight. I'm stopping
Yeah.
my kid and be fighting down the street. You know what I'm saying? You don't go with you don't aid in the bed. You don't want to do that. And for him to be there like this fighting, he said not do. He's kicking a little girl, so he in on.
Yeah, and
He
that
should
right
have got
there is gonna help that cop get off.
absolutely out of control. Everybody there.
Oh, yeah.
Help.
Now I'm
help
gonna say
you
this
get
though. If some people come to my house to jump my daughter, oh, their ass is done. I'm just gonna
Listen, I had the same thing. I had the same thing happen to my some little girls was talking junk to my daughter, and they gonna get off the bus at my door. So I said, look, I tell you what, they can get off the bus at the house, but they come to my yard, I'm knocking them out. I'm knocking. They ain't gonna get their mom and they dad. I'm gonna knock them out.
knock them out.
If you come in my yard, I'm gonna punch. You just got grown. My grandma used to say you can't run no farther than home. Once I get to my house, as far as I'm running, and I'm not running anymore.
It'll be 8, 9-year-old little kids stretched out everywhere.
Yeah, I snap somebody's ball from the head. I throw them
Stretch
out
them
the
out.
street.
But I mean, with this case, man, it's really going. It's a lot of fingers that can be pointed in this one.
But the one finger gonna point, he was saving a life, dog.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
we
the
know
one point,
that's
that's the one
gonna
finger
happen.
that's gonna point.
Yeah, that's gonna happen, and we got to look at it. You know, that little girl that was about. Well, I don't know how old she was, but the girl that was about to get
16,
stabbed,
right? She's 16, about to be 16.
Yeah.
well, the girl that
About
was
to be
about to
16.
be stabbed, she got to
Oh, I don't
live
know
with
how
this
old she
shit the
was.
rest of her life too. You know, she got to live with this the rest of her life.
Yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
father, he got to live with this, just like we got to live with this, and we wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
this, like I told Timmy earlier, man, I don't think this is gonna play out the way we want to, but this cop still needs to be held accountable in some way
For
because
excessive force.
we've seen too many white people shoot up fucking schools and then get taken to Burger King
Yeah.
Yeah, what
or
wasn't
shoot up
that
a church.
somewhere where the white guy went in the black church and killed all those people?
Yes,
South
South
Carolina.
South
Yeah,
Carolina.
they lit a
Carolina.
cigarette
Carolina.
for him and took him to Burger King or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
we've seen it too many times where they've been able to de-escalate a situation, but it seems like when it comes to us, the gun comes out first, or either I'm reaching for my taser, oh, I was reaching for the gun.
Right. But
You know.
that cop was right there with that Micaiah. I mean, when she came out and knocked that other girl on the ground, he was arm length to her to knock that knife out of her hand if he wanted to. If he wanted to. He wanted to pull the gun and shoot her.
I mean,
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Hand-to-hand combat.
I'm not it's been proven that I'm not the best shot, but I'm at that range right there. I could have shot her somewhere besides the chest.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Well,
for that.
but
You know,
see, this officer,
I've seen tough guys get bullets and cry like babies. So
Right.
if you see somebody in the leg, she's gonna drop it. She's not gonna continue doing what she's doing. I guarantee that. So what's the deal with
I
it?
can tell you that.
It's
I can tell
always
you that personally.
overkill. It's always overkill. It's never one shot. You know, it's always 10 shots, 5 shots, 4 shots, 4 shots.
To the
Four.
back.
You know what I'm saying? It's always more than one.
Yeah. I said, you know,
Hey.
Fred, that was my boy. I know him. He was a little coward. He wasn't as bad as he tried to be, you know. One shot to the leg.
But it really shouldn't be no shot at all.
If you would have tasered him, he would have went down.
Absolutely.
He was a little
But
scrawny little guy.
Trust me, yes,
Hey,
nah. What they got to do is
going
strong.
back-
You got to do with that 80,000 votes coming through.
Yeah, going back to what Mike said, Mike, the reason why is because they are afraid of strong black people, man. They're afraid. They're afraid of black family.
But look,
That's
I get
one
that.
thing. They're afraid of black families. They're afraid of strong black men. They're afraid of strong black women. They're afraid of educated black people. They're afraid of successful black people. They're afraid. They don't want to lose what their ancestors took. With their ancestors. They don't want to lose it, and they're on the verge of it, man. Really. I sound like I'm one of Timmy's brothers in the nation right now. I'm just saying, but it's facts. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see us as a race succeed. They want us to be like a third world country, man. They don't want to see us. That's why they let drugs and alcohol and stuff infiltrate our communities. That's why they do stuff like that, man. Because they want to keep us divided.
Demetrius, that's all true, but they can't stop us.
No, they can't.
We stop us.
We stop
us.
That's the thing.
The hate. I open a business. My business is starting to do good. I'm blessed. I'm gonna buy me a new house. Oh man, Timmy ain't shit. Timmy think he better than everybody.
Yeah.
No, Timmy is better than he used to be. Get like Timmy. You know what I'm saying? Because all the people that's successful above and beyond me, that's my target. If they can do it, I can do it. Because I don't have no hate, and I don't have no envy. Because if you can do it, I can do it twice as good as you. That's anything. You know, that's the other thing. I was raised like that. If you work hard, you can get anything you want. I ain't gonna hate. I wouldn't hate on my work enemy. You know, so once we get that mentality of the crabs and the barrel thing, once we get that out the way, we make it. Same thing with this situation. We are so unconcerned because it doesn't affect us directly, but it does affect you. Every day that you go out, you die because these people are thinking about killing somebody that look like you. It affects you. It just didn't affect this time. So I'm feeling. I'm hurt. I got one child. I got one time. Thank you that I can talk to every day. This woman can't talk to the child, and it hurts me every day just to know, to think about it. It brings tears to my eyes. So you think I'm gonna let that go? You think I'm just gonna be quiet? I'm gonna take all that fat ass to High Point tomorrow, and I'm gonna walk with this family, and I'm gonna hold hands, and I'm gonna pray with them like I did last time.
And we appreciate the support.
And the thing, picking back in on that, Timmy, man, it goes back to the this gang culture that we have. The original gang concept was to protect the black community. They looked out for the black community because of the cops was doing that fuck shit. And now we killing each other, ain't giving a damn about each other. We don't want to see each other rise and be good. And that's not what that gang culture is about, man. That's not how it started. It was about protecting the community because we didn't have protection back then. We protected ourselves.
We keep us safe.
Yes, and we need to get back to that.
Yeah.
We need to get back to that. We need to weed out all of these crooked ass politicians that don't want nothing but a fucking vote come November. But then when shit go down, they ain't nowhere to be found.
That's right.
These damn preachers that these preachers don't care nothing about nothing but how much you putting in the collection plate. You know, we need to weed all of that out of the community.
Hey, listen, man.
All of that.
Mon, if you go back in history, man, the reason they got rid of the Black Panthers is because they had the right idea. The right idea that the Black Panthers had a thing called a Black Code, and it was certain things that you just didn't do as part of the code, and Black Panthers not only practiced that, but they enforced it too. And I'm gonna just read a couple of them off to you. It was like, we do not steal from one another. We do not kill one another. We do not sell or offer drugs to one another. We do combine our dollars, but we do buy collectively. We educate our own at every chance. We do not fight one another. Brothers protect and build up one another. Sisters protect and build up one another. Brothers protect and build up sisters. Sisters protect and build up brothers. We look for every opportunity to start our own business to serve our community. Those are the kind of things. That's why they had to get rid of the Black Panthers. Because if we did that simple list right there, if we did that right there, how strong would we be?
We would be
Yeah.
untouchable.
That's
Imagine,
That's what's-
imagine if the Bloods and the Crips actually came together, stayed together, and worked as one. Boy,
But you know what? Think about this though. Where the gangs originated in California, the Bloods and the Crips, they are now. They working together now in California. It's just these little cats around our different areas that don't even know what it means
They don't.
to join something and just saying, "Oh, you don't like him? Oh, we fighting. We throwing ones for what? You don't even know."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't even. They go if you put them in the situation. If we take gangs and stuff around here and put them in a situation in South Central with the original Bloods and Crips, drop them there. Drop them in Texas with them and see how they act. They wouldn't know what to do.
No. What you do, Demetrius, because I know you and Mon have been blessed to never have been incarcerated for any amount of time. You know, long
Not a long period.
What if you take one man,
6 hours. That's it.
and you got to
Get me the
your
fuck
own.
out of here.
You got to protect what's in your locker. You got to protect your canteen. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect your seat. You know what I'm saying? Do that. So you got guys out here that shot 12 people, ain't never got in a fist fight. You know what they do in prison? Kiss boys. And that's real. Listen, all this gang stuff, first of all, they ain't gonna put none in your books. You know what I'm saying? If you do look up and get on a camp where somebody in your spirit, are they gonna protect you or are they gonna kick you in the mouth? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna depend on anybody to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? I depend on me.
That's
So
right.
I'm not gonna
I used to talk to Fred. We used to talk about games, him and my husband, and that was a thick conversation in our home. And he always be like, "I'm 5'50". I'm in the middle. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. And he used to post on Facebook like, "Y'all out here shooting in people's house. Like, y'all stupid." I mean, he used to post stuff like that on his Facebook page. Like, y'all the fools going around here shooting up people's house. Like, nah, bro, that ain't cool. He didn't think stuff like that was cool. And growing up in my home, I used to always tell him, "You join a gang, that means you're a coward. Because you just wanting a bunch of people to justify your stupidity." Like, he grew up with me as his father. You know, until my husband came along and being the best father, but I was his father growing up. And I had to be that woman to tell him, "Gang, boy, that ain't what it is. That ain't nothing but a group of homeboys that's going to set you up to do something stupid. Then they going to turn their back on you. And something happen to you, they going to wear rest in peace Fred for a few days. And then they go about their life."
Absolutely.
And they not going to love your mother like you. I used to always tell him that. If these boys would sit down and they would really dig into what the police is doing right here in High Point, North Carolina, they hard-headed though.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I've been trying to tell them this stuff with Fred, I have learned so much. The system is crooked.
Yeah,
a lot of
you want to know what gang is? If people want to know what gang is, people want to know what gang is. All four of us right here, all four of these guys right here on this line from Regional. All four of us from Regional. This is what gang is. We might not speak to each other for 2 weeks. We might not speak to each other for 2 months, maybe a year. But if I'm somewhere and I pass one of them and I need help, or if they pass me and they need help, then we got each other's back.
That's right.
Regardless of what. Because that's the mentality that we have here in Regional. We might not rock with you at all. But if we somewhere and we know you from the Ville, oh, what's up? Hey, what you mean?
We okay. We okay for that time right there.
For this moment, I might not speak to you next week. I might not rock with you next week.
Always.
What you got?
There's a few people from the Ville. I'm gonna let them hang.
You right. It is a couple. There's a couple. Leon Graham.
Boy, you stupid.
Oh God! Oh, did you know? I know you ain't call that man.
We ain't
Come on.
calling out names, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, he said what he said.
I said what I said. And if anybody watching know him, tell him I said what I said.
Ooh. Ooh.
Say we ain't even gonna be on the air next week.
I ain't even gonna agitate that. I ain't agitate that.
If anybody needs bells, bonds, don't go there.
See.
Okay, but let's take the conversation back to the this police, the police department.
Okay.
Do we feel like this verdict sets a precedent?
No.
I personally don't. I feel like
No.
it doesn't become a precedent until we get a continuous line of convictions, because it's because if
This
we
one
go
was
back,
political, man.
if we go back, it's a whole lot of people that didn't get justice.
This was political, yo. This was
It
political.
had to. The video
It was
there.
political. Yes. They was gonna burn Minnesota down.
They were gonna bury that.
That's what
If
I
that video when it came out, they would have buried that too.
Yes. They was gonna burn Minnesota to the ground. They was not the watch ride. They wasn't gonna have that in Minnesota. That's why.
But it shouldn't be
And the
like
people
that, though.
knew it.
But as Mike is saying, it shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be, but that's why.
We shouldn't have had to sit with bated breath wondering if this guy gonna get off or not. We did that with OJ.
We all saw the same
We should
video.
have done that with this.
It's open and shut. Guilty.
Bruh, we saw a white police officer go up in another man's apartment, shoot him in his apartment,
In Texas.
and then
the
intention
lady.
and say, "Oh, I thought that was my apartment. I was wrong."
But hold up.
What
But hold up.
happened?
But
They
hold
only
up.
got what, about
Hold up.
5-10
Did you see
years?
the trial? Did you see the trial? The judge comes in off the
ain't
bench
sure.
and hugs.
You remember they gave it
Hug her.
20 years in Florida? You remember they gave a girl 20
For shooting in
years
the air,
Florida,
shooting in the air from an abusive boyfriend or husband.
Oh yeah, I
20
remember
years.
that.
Man.
I remember
But
that.
Come on,
this
man.
white
No,
woman
it
went up in the. Timmy, you at home right now by yourself? I don't know if you by yourself now, Timmy.
Boy,
But
Demetrius
you at home,
screaming
Timmy?
like hell over there.
Well, I got my earbuds in.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go
Go
ahead.
Look, Timmy, you at home. If a white police officer come up in your house right now,
What?
There you go.
What?
but that's what I'm saying. But if you shoot her, you going to jail tonight.
If she come in here, she is not gonna be able to tell the story.
Yeah.
But you gonna
Hey,
I
Cat
promise you
Owens
that.
knock at your door. What you gonna do? Cat Owens come to your door.
Oh, Kathy ain't come shit.
Who come to the door?
We coming through the hey, we coming through like this right here. We coming through like this right here. If you come up in here, be right,
Okay.
young sir.
But I'm just saying, going back to it, like the system is so screwed up, man. The black
disagree
officer.
with you, Demetrius.
No, I'm saying, look, the black officer in Minnesota that shot the white lady that ran up to the car. He went to trial quick and went to jail quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
He went to trial quick and he went to jail quick. It didn't take 3 months for his court for his trial.
The system works for who it's designed for.
The system is for them. It ain't for us.
That's what I'm saying. It works for who it's designed for. It works perfectly for them.
Yes. The barricade.
2 barricades. They shot him, the girl and the guy.
Yeah, but they broke into Capitol. But you had 100 people break into the Capitol building. Ain't nobody got shot. One shot fired.
Ain't nobody got shot.
Where you gonna go?
We saw
They
the police
wasn't a
run
threat
on
because
the
they wasn't our color.
Look, this is like, for us to have to teach our kids how to act if you get pulled over by a police officer. What you do?
Ridiculous.
It's sad. It is sad.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. And that's the root of all of it. We got to teach our kids how to act if a police officer approach you. Why? Why is it like that? Because
But then
we want them to get home.
as the lieutenant was acting, we still get abused. The lieutenant obeyed everything, said everything, was cooperated, and
That's
still
true.
was disrespectful.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I was pulled by a cop
do everything you
this
asked me
week.
to do.
I was pulled by a police officer this week because he said my tint on my window was too dark. And my mom was with me.
You got that
And
10%
of course,
on there.
you know, I'm terrified of the police. And this joker was so
Right.
rude and nasty. Like my hands on the steering wheel. And my first thing was, please don't shoot me. Can I please reach for my purse to give you my license? It's bad that you gotta feel like that. And he was like, I was,
Right.
you know, it started pissing me off. And I was like, you pulling me because of my tint. Who killed my son? And he was like, you having a bad day. I ain't gonna let you dictate my day. I was like, I'm not having a bad day. I'm having a bad life. You pull me because of my tint. But y'all can't tell me who killed my child. Like,
Yes,
bro, I'm not having a bad day. It's a bad life. But he was
So I'm still confused on like how they not giving you the information that you asking for.
Crazy.
That's what I don't understand. That's what I can't understand.
We don't even have a police report.
Okay? I'm gonna tell you what's strange to me. At that press conference, nobody had any information. You guys couldn't get in contact with the district attorney. The district attorney wouldn't tell anything. Reporter saying out
the SBI.
He called somebody direct on the main line and got information that an attorney, a world-renowned attorney, couldn't get.
Yeah.
How the hell is that? I was my mind was blown.
Yeah, because he was like, yeah. The SBI have the reports to the district attorney next week at the press conference, and we like,
what? I was like, man, is that easy for him to do that? But you got a world-renowned attorney cannot get information, getting ignored. The mother of the victim getting ignored, getting chained, put on hold, transfer to this person, not getting any help. But this man, out of the blue, nowhere, reporter can get all information, everything just like that.
And guess what?
That's why I say Monday.
The SBI called me that Monday and said we have turned over all our reports to the district attorney. How you get a phone number?
Yeah, that exactly.
They can get it if they want it, but they got to do that cover up. Anytime you hear investigation, it's a cover up.
Yep.
Internal investigation.
I want right now. What I want is I'm gonna put a plea out there now, man. I was at the last press conference, and I want 1,000 more people out tomorrow. Bring ass. You ain't got nothing to do. All right, y'all come out. I'm buying beer. If that'll get y'all out, then come. We need to be heard. We need to show. We need to show numbers.
I ain't buying a damn thing. Bring your ass.
We cannot have this many people walking down the street. Somebody gonna figure out what's going on, and I guarantee we got 1,000. The next one will be 2,000 because they got the bandwagon. They got the bandwagon, and I'll take the bandwagon. What we need numbers. So come on, I'm gonna get out there early, and I'm gonna be waiting for the family, because I'm gonna walk with you. I'm gonna walk close with family. Because
Make sure you inbox me. I'm gonna send you the address. I'm going to send you the address.
We know what you're saying.
Winston State.
Hold on, watch your mouth now.
So where we all meeting up at, we'll be gathering at 2 at my parents' house. Inbox
I got you.
So I can make
Please
sure
let us know.
the address.
I will. I will, and we'll be there. You got to come through here, man. You can hop in with me or what? We can ride together. It don't matter,
Yeah, me and Cicely, we're gonna be there, y'all.
I really appreciate you guys' support. I really do.
Well, we appreciate you.
Hey, I'm actually y'all carrying bricks, or y'all pockets gonna be
You cannot. You cannot.
That's right.
They're gonna be close by.
You cannot.
You can't. You can't.
I just said bricks, man. I ain't say that. I said a brick.
Hey,
He said a brick. You can put your brick in
Big
your
brother
pocket.
watching with they don't need no information.
Hold on, what kind of bricks?
Y'all giving out the playbook. Hey, Mike Harris. Anyway, Mike Harris.
Yes,
Brother
sir.
Mike, won't you speak on that stuff that went down in Alamance County? I heard a big court case ruled in y'all's favor down there with the courthouse there.
Oh, the stuff.
Was it the Mason?
The cases got thrown out.
Well, I heard that they ruled in your favor in regards to.
Yeah, I think they pulled the trespassing and charges that they had charged some of the protesters.
Come on,
Might have been Reverend Drumright, I'm not sure, but
yeah, they threw his cases out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Graham 12 is still going to court though. So people off the Graham 12 is still going to court. Few of them are still, being pushed off. A couple court dates been changed, but Drumright stuff got dismissed. But then there's the Graham 12 that is still facing some charges. So hopefully, like I spoke with a lot of them, they're trying to just drag it out. Hopefully they miss court and they can, convict them for some failure to appears and things like that. And that's all the system want to do is play with your mind. Like that stuff was wrong, man. That man been taking that generator everywhere he go. Man, there's one day that they, I guess, want to mess with him. They bother him. I wasn't there to football game, but I was there that night, caused some problems. That saying it was an issue becomes a hazard. But thank God they threw out Drumright's cases, so that's good. That's worked to our favor. And they're really trying to oppress us from getting people to the polls, and that's all that was about, man. Was getting people to the polls to vote, to make a change, to make a difference in our community. And that's what it takes, man. Is voting. As we stated earlier, we got to get these people that's in these positions. A lot of people are in positions to make change, to make choices and decisions for their mortgage and for their car notes, not for justice and change in our community. Because if they was making choices for change and justice, Tanika Shannon and her family will have some justice and working in their favor. We getting just, but they would be having people calling them concerned.
Tanika didn't come on tonight.
What can we do? But that's not happening.
I mean,
that is wrong. That family deserves that. I talked to her the other day. She haven't heard from Miss Avery Crump but one time. If I'm mistaken, correct me. But I think once or twice, and it's been going on 6 months. May 8th. Come on, man, that's ridiculous. Like at least. But she have. I give a shout out to the SBI detective. He have reached out to her a few times. I think she said every other week. So I salute him. That's what's supposed to be happening. I mean, we talking about a mother that can't get, like we said for George, justice. It's not justice because we can't get Floyd back. So justice for Frederick Cox, we can't get justice, but we can hold this cop accountable and hold our communities accountable for the actions that they take, man. For so long, this brother's having to suffer through so much. Sleepless nights. I don't know if y'all read her posts, but man, she wake up with bad dreams, driving down the road, running through PTSD, fearing the cops because a cop an undercover thug took her child's life. An undercover detective assassinated her child 4 times. Because he said he had a gun, 70 shots rung out from the other side of the church. Why are you not shooting towards the shots? It doesn't make sense. I was talking to a young man in High Point yesterday, older guy. I said, man, he asked me where I was from, what I'm doing. I said, man, you heard about the Frederick Cox case? He said, yeah, a little bit. And then he says, didn't he get shot by the gang? I said, no, he did not. I said, you need to go back and research that. He didn't get shot by the gang members. He got shot by undercover thug.
It was a real big thing when it first happened. They blasted all over the news, gang related. But when they had to say who shot him for real, second page of the news, what headlines? It has never been shouted out what really happened. People don't know, and that's why I yell at this. Our undercover police officer shot your son. Your son
was
murdered.
was a homicide. So that means The
Yeah.
undercover cop murdered your son. So
Yeah.
when you have a murder, you have a victim, you have a perpetrator. The perpetrator most oftentimes is arrested if you know who they are. So why is this man not being arrested? Why is this man not even being named?
Yeah, because I feel that we
If he
still don't
innocent,
know his
name.
name.
If
Still
he
don't know
innocent,
his
name.
name.
If he innocent, name.
And that's, I mean, say, let us know if this man's working. Let us know if our tax dollars is paying for this man
Oh,
to
he
go to
working.
work.
I
You know what
guarantee
I'm
he working.
saying? I mean, I've heard that, you know, through the
Yeah, he
grapevine,
probably
guys
getting
saying,
paid. I don't know if he on the street.
Either way,
but that's wrong. You know, he don't deserve to be working. You know, I mean, he already did messed up. You know, he's a danger. He's a menace to society. He's dangerous.
That's
He's
right.
dangerous.
But
He's a
had
menace
my
to
son
society.
been the one that shot him, he would have been arrested, beaten, and everything else that same night.
the news would have been in front of your house. You wouldn't have been getting your driveway.
Yes, sir.
The news would have
That's
been at your house. Why ain't it his house?
Yep.
facts. I mean, it's crazy, man. You know, it's so crazy that, you know, this family haven't heard nothing. You know, it's crazy that the media don't even push the real narrative, push the real story. Like, tell the truth.
And that's why we got to get out there. That's why we got to make a big showing, because if it's a big showing,
Yes.
they have to report
Yeah.
on it. They
Yeah,
have.
the
We're
more
gonna
people
force
out
their
there.
hand. If we get out there and make enough noise, they got to do something. Because the people gonna like, why are these people out here in the street? They gonna start asking questions, and then the question will have to get answered. So we as a people got to get out there in large numbers, man. We got to make a noise, man. And it's peaceful. Listen, this is a peaceful protest. This is a march for justice. It's not an eye for an eye. We don't even know who's out of it. We don't even know who's out of the case. How we gonna get an eye? We don't know who's out. All we want is the truth. This woman wants some closure. She already lost her son. Don't let her lose his battle.
We just want you to hold these people accountable.
That's it. That's all she wants.
He needs to be held accountable. High Point needs to be held accountable. Lexington needs to be held accountable. If they say they knew he's supposed to be at that funeral, let us know why you ain't explaining these things to this mother then. If y'all all knew this, show the emails.
What family member invited him?
Yeah, show the email. Show the phone call.
Did the preacher invite him?
Let us go inspect that camera at that church. The one camera that don't work.
One camera that's not working. No, it makes
the one camera out of all the cameras they got, the one camera that would have caught some ain't working.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So
all of a sudden,
people, if you don't know all the tidbits of this right here, come and you will hear. Come to this press conference, you're gonna hear what's really going on, because the hearsay, and it's all facts. Everything that's said at this press conference is based on facts and can be proven. You hear it, you just gonna open your eyes, man. If you're upset about it, man, you be darn ready. You be mad. You be mad, because I was mad at the last press conference. I didn't know. Not that I didn't care. I just didn't know. I didn't have the knowledge. Nothing was given. This happened in that order. They didn't say they had eyewitnesses that said your son was a hero. That they still won't say that. That woman stood right there and said, my son wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your son.
Yeah.
And that what they try to do is make your son the worst person ever.
And Tavares was raised with a bullet.
Everybody I came across that knew your son had nothing. And that's hard. Nothing bad to say about that boy. Nothing. And I asked all around, different people, women, men, young, old. Nobody had nothing bad to say about it. And that's hard, because you can ask men, ain't 9 of them saying shit right now. So, but for me to ask, and I actually work in High Point, so I had the opportunity to have some of my employees, just in general conversation, speak about it. And when it first happened, it's like, man, you heard about, man, they shot little Fred. You know, you know what I'm saying? He was saying, like, did he work? He was like, no, it's young, young guy, man. Don't want no smoke, ain't start no smoke, you know what I'm saying? They don't know why, and that's when they thought it was gang related. And then people saying it can't be because he wasn't related to no gang.
Right.
And then the
And
two gang is the real gang, is the biggest game in the world. The police
it's
officers,
police.
you know what I'm saying?
But
Then it's
let me
quiet.
say, let me say this too, and to those that's watching, I'm tired of hearing, well, he was at a funeral for such and such. It doesn't matter what funeral he was at. This man had a heart. This man did not deserve to be dead, regardless the funeral he was at. This man was there showing his respect to somebody that was a friend. Regardless of what funeral he was at, who that guy was, Fred Cox don't deserve to be dead. So let's stop saying he was at this guy's funeral and this and this and this guy is this. Okay, that doesn't matter. Fred shouldn't be dead. Fred had a heart. Fred died showing with his heart, saving Tavares with his mother. Okay, so I've heard that too, where he was at such gang members' funeral and this guy was this. Okay, that's who that guy was. That ain't who Fred is. Okay, Fred was a loving young man that I never met, but I met his family, and I could tell he's loved. And I met people in the community say who he is, and I seen the acts what he done because I heard it from the mother of Tavares. So I know he was a loving man. He died doing what he loved to do, helping people. You know what I'm saying? So all that right there should let you know I need to hit these streets because I have my own George Floyd in my community, in the triangle.
Right.
This man was shot in the back 4 times by an undercover thug, was assassinated at a church.
And that's my everybody
body was inside the church. His body was
everybody in Gilbert County, Alamance County, anywhere around here, you should be if your ass was crying when Tupac died and you protesting when George Floyd, you should be out here walking with this family. Same thing.
Right.
I don't understand the disconnect. I don't understand that. I mean, you got grown men crying when Nipsey Hussle got shot. I ain't heard that Nipsey Hussle song before he died. That's just real talk. And these people crying. Cry about this real shit. Cry about somebody's son. That could be your son, your brother. These family has kids. Their kids got to grow up the rest of their life without their father. Cry about that. If that ain't your it's gonna make you move. Somebody that kills somebody in your family, that's the only thing that's gonna make you move. Then you'll be looking for everybody else to come join you. But your ass couldn't do that. You couldn't give this woman enough respect to come out here with her. But so long as you get something happen to you, I mean, where my people at? I'm coming. I did not know this woman before this. I did not know her. But now I know enough to know that it's my responsibility, my obligation to be there with that. As a man, if we coming on here preaching every Sunday about what we need to do for our community, then this is what we got to do. This is what we go about right here. If we can't get this information out and do the right thing by this woman right here, then we don't need to come on here now another Sunday. We need to go. We need to put on blackface and take this because that's all we doing. I want to do something real. I want to do something with some meat on it. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about nothing for show. I don't care. Like I said, I get mud. I get in the mud. I bring it out the mud. I get dirty. I wear my teeth. It ain't nothing. I'm mark with anybody. Because like I said, I ain't scared. I'm too old to be scared. I'm not scared.
All right. With that being said, man, we at the end of the show.
Oh,
Thank
man.
y'all so much for having me again. I will see y'all
don't just leave
tomorrow.
us now. We want you to let you get your last words in, and until we see you tomorrow. So we're gonna give you the spotlight right now.
I appreciate all the support thus far. I appreciate those that are able to come and stand with my family for justice for Fred Cox. I can't do it alone. I need everybody. And I from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your support.
No problem, man. We will see you tomorrow. We will be out there in full force, and
don't forget the inbox that address so you can get there early.
Okay, I won't forget. If I do, because I got.
I got.
Okay, all right.
I'll get it
see
to
y'all. I'm
All
coming
right.
to
Well,
see y'all.
we'll see you. You have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See
Say
y'all
his
tomorrow.
name. Frederick Cox. Say his name.
All right, brother Mike. Brother Mike, you up?
Hey man, I just say, man, say his name, man. Frederick Cox, man. Fred Cox shouldn't be dead, man. I'm just, man, I'm kind of lost for words when it comes to talking about this case, man, because going on 6 months, May 8th, man, and Mr. Nika Shannon haven't heard anything that she needs to hear. As I stated earlier, I'm sick and tired of hearing about the officers say they want to make it home, but us black queens and kings want to make it home. Tanika Shannon, young son died as a hero. I hope those that's watching today, if we can't come out, show your support to her Cash App. Go to her page, help her go to the Trayvon Martin's mother thing. If you can't come out tomorrow, but if you can, man, we would love to have y'all in High Point tomorrow, man. As I stated earlier, say his name, Frederick Cox. Post it on your page. Talk about it. Engage in your community about Frederick Cox. If you work for the law or anybody in a law firm, whatever, ask why ain't nobody talking about the Frederick Cox case. Ask why. And again, as I stated, don't talk about Black Lives Matter on Sundays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and march with us, and not going to talk about it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Because what you see here is what you're going to get every day. I don't care who like it. I don't change for nobody. I don't care who don't like it. Fred Cox's life matters. Tanika Shannon, her family, as I stated earlier, her mother and father, I built a bond with them that can't be broken. I love them from the bottom of my heart, man. I thank y'all three Black Kings for this platform, man, to push the message, man, for justice and change, man. So I will close with this, man. No justice, no peace. Who keep us safe? We keep us safe. Meet us there. No meet us there. Beat us there tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Be in High Point. It's going down, man. We will march for justice. We will march for Frederick Cox. His life matters. His mother needs us. Our support, man. So let's hold Miss Shannon in our arms, man, and keep supporting this family, man. Justice for Fred Cox.
Hey, brother Mike, we appreciate that, man. And with that, we're gonna bid you adieu. And brother, we will see you tomorrow.
All right, man. Love y'all. Peace and blessings.
Love you too, bro.
All right, bro.
Love
Love
you
you, bro.
too, bro. Be easy. All right. Looks like it's back to just us three.
Oh yeah.
I will say, fellas, good show tonight. We covered a lot of ground and a lot of much needed ground, man. It's been won't say a rough week, man. It's been an eventful week in regards to George, excuse me, not the George Floyd child, the bitch ass Chauvin trial, issues with Ma'Khia Bryant, and D. That should have been a first down.
Damn right.
All right, bro. Well, Timmy T, man, you got the floor. Do your thing.
Man, I said a lot. I said a lot this show, man. But like, I did a little commercial before the show, and I said this was maybe our first show was the most important. I think this show right here was very important. We were blessed to be with Fred's mom again. I just feel like if you on my page, I got damn near 5,000 friends. Monty, you got damn near 5,000 friends. Demetrius, you got the same thing.
And I ain't got 300.
And if And if we can't get 500 people out there to walk with us, then we're not doing something right. Everybody don't have nothing to do tomorrow. If you got something to do, you got to work. I understand that. But if you don't have nothing to do, get donate a little of your time to something right. Just think for one second, if it was you, what you would want other people to do.
Yeah.
You take that in consideration when you decide to go to Applebee's instead of going to walk with this family. I will be there with this family. Um, and I'm like I said, I'm not doing it for show. None of us doing it for show. We're not getting paid for this. I wouldn't get paid. I wouldn't take no money for this right here. I don't have anything else to do tomorrow. But if I did, I would rearrange it if at all possible. So I will be there tomorrow walking with this family. This is to be the second time that I was at a event with this family, and the first time, man, the emotions that you could feel it, man. The emotions, man. This family is hurting so bad. The grandparents was crying, man. They were. It was painful, man, and it touched me, man. And I can't even understand how they feel, but I can relate with death. You know, I felt death, but it wasn't like this. And I had answers. I knew why I lost what I lost. These people don't know why. So if you don't have anything to do, if you can, please just come out and show some support. Um, I, I'm not begging. I'm just asking. Do what's right. I mean, we do enough wrong in the hood, man. Do some right. Come on out and just show your face. Show your face. Be seen. That's all I got, bro.
All right, man. We definitely appreciate that. Uh, my man D, you up, brother? First and
Man,
goal, 10.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, got robbed. But I'm just sitting here listening to what Tim said, man, and it brings me back to like Matthew McConaughey and Samuel Jackson moment, man.
What the
You know,
fuck?
I wish people could just listen to me. I wish people could just visualize sitting at home on their couch watching TV, and their teenage son or teenage daughter say, "Hey, I'm gonna go to my friend's funeral today," and you be like, "Okay, go to it," and then you get a phone call saying that your child had been shot at a funeral, or you sitting at home get a phone call from your child saying, "Mom, I just got pulled over by the police officers. They saying something wrong with the tag." Then the next thing you hear from them is a phone call from his friend saying that they were just shot. Or you at home in your bed and your son or daughter's boyfriend or girlfriend call you and tell you that the cops just busted into the apartment and just shot your child. Or you get a phone call that your son was walking back from the damn convenience store. A man started chasing him. They got to fighting, and he shot and killed your son. That terrifies me that I will ever get a phone call like that. Simply terrifies me. Shit. That's some hard stuff, man. You know, to think that you could get a phone call like that. And for them to hold this from this woman, not to give her any information about her son's murderer, for the city, the county not to be helping her out, just trying to get some closure, some justice. Um, it's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. But put yourself in her place or the mother's and father place that had them phone calls, that had these situations happening. Put yourself in that place. And like Timmy said, what kind of support you gonna be looking for? Who you gonna be looking for to have your back? If y'all looking at this, if you hear about it You need to show up and you need to support. It's just sitting here just thinking about all the stuff that we see that had happened to us, and knowing that all of us have teenage children or young adult children, that we could easily get a phone call like this, man. Easily we could get a phone call like this. And just knowing, just feeling the pain that we have thinking we can get a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing the pain that we would feel if we got it. Man, they got that pain, bro. They got that hurt, man. That's a hurt that they would never in their life lose. Never. And all she doing is asking for us to come give a little bit of our time to support and walk with them, to help hold her arms up, man. Me and mine there. Y'all there. We just need people to be there, man. I love y'all, brothers. Apologize for getting a little emotional, man, but just thinking about situations like that, man, because I have a lot of nights with my kids have been out, man. The older kids have been out, and I just worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all, man, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. That's all I got.
All right, bro.
I ain't need to apologize, bro. But wipe your face.
I like mine. You don't catch me like that. You got to hug it one time too. I mean, she got like shit. Damn, QT. You don't cry like that on TV. On TV.
Oh boy.
Hey, I pulled the Matthew McConaughey out, boy.
Hey, damn, dog. You had
Somebody take Timmy's phone, boy. All right, real talk, man. That's some real true words from both of y'all, man. And the best way I can put it, man, is we've been at this for months, trying to get people to support this effort with Fred Cox, man. And this is something that happens in our backyard. Really our front yard. And the media has blatantly swept this under the rug. We don't hear nothing about it, man. Other than what we say and what we see on social media, we haven't heard nothing about it. It's still people that I have to tell them and literally explain to them what's going on because they haven't heard nothing about it. And that's a fucking shame. That's a fucking shame. As I posted the other day, man, when the verdict came out, don't be happy, don't be satisfied, man. Just take a deep breath because we got a lot of work to do. And not just with the rest of the officers with George Floyd, but Breonna Taylor and George and Trayvon Martin. It's a lot of people that didn't get that justice. And we need to make sure that shit stops and that they get this justice from now on. And we definitely need to take full accountability in making sure that Fred Cox gets some justice. There's a whole lot of questions that's not being answered. Who this cop is. Why was he even there? To my knowledge, he was undercover. Still, if he's undercover or off duty, why is he even there? There's a whole lot of fucking questions that are not being answered, and we need the answers to them. If this was your child, you would want somebody to support. Why the hell you can't come out and support this family? You got to reach a point when you got to stop being scared. I know it's a little gang element into it, but at some point you got to stop being scared. We don't need 50 people out there. We need about 5,000 people out there. If you truly care about shit like this, going on in the black community, cops killing black kids, especially black men, then you will get out there. You will come. We stand in line all day for Jordans. We stand in line for fucking crab legs. We stand in line for free at the club before 10. Why we can't stand out there and help this family? Why we can't meet on a Sunday at 2:30 and help this family, mark this family, support this family? If somebody was giving out fucking free food, we'd be out there in droves. Why I gotta be like that? Go out there. Come out there. Please come out there. I know Timmy said he ain't begging, but I am. If that's what it takes to get you out there, come out there. I'm going to be out there. Demetrius and his family's going to be out there. Timmy's going to be out there. We all out there showing support. If we one big family, if we are one big African-American family, come out there and support. You ain't got to know me. You ain't got to know Demetrius. You ain't got to know Timmy. You ain't got to know us personally. But get to know us while you're out there. Get to know this family while you're out there. Because we want to get to know you. Help us in this cause. And with that being said, man, that's all I got to say. I really, really hope that I see a huge, huge number of people show up tomorrow. I ain't talking about 50 people. I'm talking about thousands. And I know that's asking a lot, but hey, what else we got to do? What else we got to do? Let's come out, support this family, have a peaceful protest. By all means, wear your mask. And let's go out here and support this family. Fred Cox should still be here. He should still be here. He was trying to get people back inside of a church. He was out there trying to save lives. We need to bring, the more people we get out, I guarantee you the fucking news will have to come out and cover that shit. I guarantee you. The three of us, we're going to constantly keep calling out Fox 8, News 2, Channel 12, Star News. We're going to keep calling their asses out. I'm calling them out now. Where the hell y'all at? Where you at, Fox 8? WFMY, where you at? And whoever listening to this, hashtag them in the comments. Channel 12, what is it, WXII? Where the hell you guys at? Fox 8, you in High Point. Where you at? Star News, you here in Rockingham County. Where the hell you at? You always in folks' business. Why you not in this business? So with that being said, that's all I got to say. Hopefully I see a lot of people out there tomorrow. Once again, it begins at 2:30. Don't meet us there. Beat us there. If it starts at 2:30, that means you need to get there at 1:30. Be early. You understand what I'm saying? If you're on time, you're late. But if you're early, you're on time. So please be there. All right, fellas. That's going to
Hey, make sure we post the address. Make sure we post the address on our page.
Did anybody put it up?
I put it up on my page. I put the flyer up on We Said page.
All right, fellas. All right. With that being said, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all taking out time on a Saturday evening to get this in, and hopefully I'll see all of you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, man, you guys have a great night, and we're gonna
It was a first
Gonna leave
down,
out
Mike.
on
It was a
Black
first
Rob.
down.
Say
It was
what?
a first down. They robbed me, brother. It was a first down.
You better write the committee.
Big Lee said, Big Lee said it wasn't the first down.
With that being said, man, we're gonna leave out on some Black Rob. Rest in peace to Shock G, DMX, Black Rob. You are part of our hip hop. Hip hop is our music. It's not their music. It's not everybody's music. It is fucking our music. We remember hip hop when they wouldn't play it on the radio, when they wouldn't let you come on at the Grammys. So it is our music, and we'll always support it. Rest in peace, Shock G. Rest in peace, Black Rob. Rest in peace, Ecstasy from Houdini. Rest in peace, Prince Marky D from the Fat Boys. And for me, for my man D, and for my man Timmy T, as always, we said what we said. Be out there tomorrow, 2:30. Matter of fact, make it 1:30. Don't be there at 2:30. Be there at 1:30. Be out there, support. Let's march with this family. Fred Cox lives, baby.
Hey, man.
We out.
Holla at y'all.
Deuces.